Okay guys, welcome to my trinket box tour. This is the front of it. I should probably do like a zoomed in or like flip the camera. But basically I went to the antique store and I found a jewelry box and I was like, this is beautiful, this is perfect, I'm gonna take this home. And I was like, I'm gonna decorate it, I'm gonna add all these fun little things. And I had a vision at first and I wasn't sure it was going to be executed properly, but I think I did a pretty good job. Some of the stuff needs to be glued down a little bit more, but when I'm adding things and like I have my lamp on there and some other stuff, it just might not hold as well, but I'm okay with that. It's not supposed to be perfect. Okay, so this is kind of like where I have it up against my wall of other things. This is my cousin. Oh my God, why did it zoom in so much? This is my cousin. So I just have a picture of her. And then I have a picture of my other cousin right here. We're really, really close, you guys. So this is kind of what the front has. We got Jackie Taylor, some stickers. That's me and my cat. So if you hear me sniffling a lot, I have a deviated septum and a cold right now. I am fighting for my life. And the dust is not helping, but just ignore my pug breathing. Just open this latch. Originally, you needed a key. Wait, can you see it? This is where you would put the key, obviously. Oh, my very aesthetic setup. But when you first open it up, you actually don't get to see. So you first open it up and we have this. Then you can open up the sides. And, sorry if I look naked, I have shorts on. You lift this up. So that's kind of like what we've got going on. I'm gonna start with my right side where the little jewelry holder is. I took off the left side, like this little piece, so I could have like a deeper little pocket. So this is the first thing we have. So these are teeth. I think a little bit of my tooth thing fell out. These are animal teeth. I think one of them is like a water buffalo or something like that. And then one was like a beaver or like a fox or something. I don't remember, but two little teeth. I asked my mom if I could have my teeth from when I was a baby. She said no, that those are for her. I know where they are. I just want my baby teeth. I feel like they'd be a nice addition to my box. Then we have a mini Hagrid figurine. Super teeny tiny. He's super cute. And I think he's just a perfect addition. Next we have this. It says, hold on. It's so tiny and I just ripped out my contacts. Oh, Mary, conceived without sin, pray for us who have recourse to thee. 1830. And you just see the Virgin Mary. Wait, come on, focus. I don't know if it's going to focus, you guys. But the wording goes around the little coin. We got a little crystal in here. Then I believe this was my grandma's. It's a brooch. And it is so beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? That deep blue color is gorgeous. Next, we have a little forest spirit. He's supposed to go on a necklace. And I love him. I have to wear him next time I'm frolicking through the forest to keep me protected. I have this big chunky necklace. It has no like significance basically, but I just love it. I love the giant like seashell. These are just earrings. Then this is also like a little pendant for necklace, but the actual necklace part broke. And then this is from the Dominican Republic. This is like their national stone here. My mom got me this necklace, but it wasn't the strongest or best quality. We got it in the DR. She's from there, and it kind of broke, but I didn't want to get rid of it. I wanted to keep the spare pieces. So if we lift this up, we'll just close this for a second. This is what we have. We'll just keep going on this side. This is a sticky note. I think this is supposed to go in my diary, my junk journal. Why do I feel this way? It takes over every single fiber of my body. There is this virus dormant. Even when it isn't feeding off of me, I feel its rottenness, like an aching tooth, soft from its deterioration, sitting loosely in my gums. All right. Then I have this. It's the place that I got the cup at. They had the artist Grant Schaefer, and it says, even for you, that's bad. I thought it said that's gag, but even for you, that's bad. And it's just like random things he's heard on the streets of New York, and I thought that was really cute. So I took a bunch of these home because they were free to put in like my junk journal and stuff. Next, we have movie tickets. What movie is this for? I believe it doesn't say, but I did see Wuthering Heights. Another one. Now, there's this girl that I get like a mailer from every single month, and this was what was in my last mailer. Her name is Madison, I believe. First, we have a little sticker with my name and a star, which I love. Then this is the note that she writes in them, and she made it a little swan. So cute. And then she makes these little they're like mini magazines. And this one says, make the internet fun again, 2026 websites I really like. Does that say Fortnite? I'm definitely going to check out these websites later. And then she made like little tarot cards. This one says the moon, and it is a takeout order. Hold on. I used DoorDash for the first time in a year to send Maya a feel better cupcake from across the country. The driver got really mad at me because the elevator of her building confused him. The moon card represents illusion and the anxiety of things not being what they seem. What are you sugarcoating to yourself? What is blurry? If you could DoorDash yourself anything in the world, what would it be? I have no idea. What would I DoorDash myself? Right now, pho. That's really calling to me. Like, okay, but in the world, like anything, like food? This one made me giggle. So this tarot card is the devil, and it's Cartman. I think he's a latte in this. I was a barista 2 years ago and would draw latte art with chocolate and avoid making real life moves. The devil card represents bondage, being chained to something, usually by your own choice. Toxic cycle, actual caffeine dependency. Take this as a spiritual wake-up call, that you are stuck because you are actively choosing chaos and feeding the ego. Cartman. I 100% agree with this. Like, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I've been wanting to make a video just talking about how we choose suffering. Like the quote, like, pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. Like, that is 100% true to me. We have some Marlboros. You always just have to keep some backups. I only smoke when I'm really drunk, so those are just for that. And I barely drink, so it's perfect. Now, with all of the mailers, she sends postcards, and I don't want to put them up or I don't want to put them in my junk journal. I'm saving them for when I move out so I can put them on my fridge. This one is my favorite. I'm pretty sure this is a lock of her grandma's hair. Payphone. Phil. Hold on, can you see Phil? So figure 18, it says password, I love you. Oh. Another cool postcard. And this one really just right. But that is what we have on the right side. Let us move on. Oh my god, to the left. We are moving on to this side. And there's only 3 things on this side. So these are 2 little satchels. And they're filled with a variety of different herbs and such that you put under your pillow. And it's like a good luck charm, basically, in a sense. And these are 2. I had this under my pillow for literally almost all 4 years of college. And I was like, okay, I think my luck has run out on this one. I've used up, you could see they're all like colorless now. They've been drained of all their powers. But I don't have one under my pillow currently, but I made another one. And I don't know if you can see my mirror, but it is not in a little satchel. It's in a little jar up there. So next we have this. It is sage, cinnamon, palo santo, lavender, and orange peel. And I got it from this like apothecary thing, from this high priestess in Brooklyn. I wanted to save this for when I moved into a new apartment, and I wanted for like this space to be my own, for a space to be completely my own where I'm living by myself. And this is what I want to burn to cleanse the energy and start anew. And I've just been saving it for over a year now. Just holding on to it. And she told me that when I've burned through the whole thing, to take the crystal and I can wear it as a necklace. And she gave me the little necklace thing that comes with it. Time for the middle. So obviously there's a mirror. That is my bed. And then we have like a little top and a middle. When I was working in a restaurant and I had lots of cash on me at all times, I would take the lace that's right there, that's the bed of the hairbrush, and I would place all my cash under it, and then I would cover it up with the lace. No one was looking for it. I probably shouldn't say that. Well, I don't work in a restaurant anymore, and I don't have cash ever, so it doesn't matter. But basically, I would do that. So let's get started with the lace. This lace is just so beautiful. I couldn't let go of it, so I'm like, this is perfect. I will make a little bed of lace for my hairbrush. Next, we have my vintage little hairbrush. I'm so sorry. Can you hear that dog outside? Okay, wait. Why is it howling? Vintage hairbrush. I also got this from the same antique store. Don't worry, my mom made me soak it overnight to get rid of any germs. But I love it. Would do really well for slick backs. I'm like, I want to, my hair is like curly, I guess. I have no product in it, but I have a lot of hair. She's textured, so I don't necessarily want to put this brush through it, but maybe when it's straight, I'll brush my hair out with this, which is literally on Saturday. I've only used it a couple times. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin it. It's so perfect. Now, right under the little mirror, we have just like some safety pins and buttons. A button for every day. And then my keys. So these are all skeleton keys. Big fan, big fan. This one I got at the same antique store. Oh, it just reminds me of the Coraline key. And I thought that was perfect. Look at that. It's on. Get you a better look. I got this at like what's it called, like a flea market type of thing, and it is this just chunky gold key. It's heavy, you guys. It is so heavy. Last but not least, this skeleton key was for, this is an old hotel key. An old hotel key, that's what it was. So I got this from this place that sells, it's called like Morbid Mysteries or something. Really cool. So now the first cabinet, I'll pull it out. So I think this is a nail file. Probably is. But I found it just laying in my house and I was like, well, I'm taking this. This is mine now. Next, my favorite pair of scissors. They're just so small and I keep, sorry, they're very used. I use them a lot, but they're not as sharp anymore. So I need to find a new favorite pair of scissors. I use these for crafting and such. This is a porcupine quill. So fun. And then I just have some Polaroids or like photo booth pictures of me and my friends. This is a tea towel that I got at the same antique store. These are antique tea towels. I don't remember when they're from, but they are just so beautiful. And I'm like, I don't have a use for them. I don't have a use for them at this moment, but I will. And then this is another one of the tea towels. Oh, it's upside down. So cute. And this is something that also came in the mailer that she made. It's basically like her phone. Onto the last drawer, the last compartment. Also from the mailer, another little thingy. Then this is who did my tattoo in London, my little cross tattoo. Awesome. Awesome guy, very nice. And then I just have some Polaroids. That's my cousin. This is me painting outside. Can you see it? Hold on. You can see my tattoos. Doing my watercolors outside. Big fan of the watercolors. This is a picture of me and my friend Maggie in high school. This was what, like 2019? This is a letter from my dad, I believe, from when I graduated college. It made me cry. It was really sweet. Then this letter is from my bestie Lauren from high school. And this is a picture of me and my sister when I was born. That's me. This is my Lollapalooza wristband. I think this was this last year? This could have been last year's. I believe it's last year's. Now, last part, a little satchel for those little, you know, under the pillow thingies. I also had another one in here. I had a pink one. I have two of them. I must get to work. This is my moral compass. I got it. It literally says like moral compass at the bottom. My university gave it to me when I graduated. This was like our grad gift. Oh wait, did I show this? This is the string that she gave me for my crystal. But anyways, that is, let's put this away. That concludes my trinket box tour. I have a bunch of other videos in mind. They're all like talking videos where I like get into the thick of it, of things that I've just been thinking about, or just like basically reading passages of things that I've written. But I wanted to just kind of at least get something on my channel before I start posting willy-nilly about everything. So I really hope that this video is like decent enough, that I'm not super heavy mouth breathing. If so, well, I'm sorry. Give me until March 24th when I am getting my septoplasty and I will be back better than ever. Okay, guys, bye.